At 32 to 34, if a person wanted to be aggressive short, now it is Monday. It is the opening candles here. Um, but taking a
Should I be
short
grading?
to
Am I
grab that
right?
overnight
Am
low
I
to
following
close that
right or
gap
fighting
seems
twice?
doesn't seem like a horrible trade. Nothing to line up tons of contracts for. But if you're interested in an initial short there, 32 to 34, grab that overnight low. That thing gets above the opening and that strong. I took a 32 short, but I'm going to be tight here. So my one contract, of course, I have 50 points from last night's trade. So I got a little, come on, come on. You can do it. There we go. There we go. So if you got short 32, please do not let it hurt you now. If you did multiple contracts, I would be peeling them right here about this 27, 26 area. There's your initial contracts. Keep a single runner back just in case. Absolutely nothing wrong with peeling initial contracts here. Holding a single runner just in case. Coming into last week's high, the previous RTH all-time high. So it's a pretty big level coming here to 24, and that's why I would say, hey, take some profit just before that level. If you have one contract like me, well, I either get out here or I keep it. So we took a short here at 32 to 34. So if you had multiple contracts there, that 27, 26, as we said, would be a perfect. And if he gets me out, I don't care. I was kind of playing a lotto move that maybe it would rip to the south because Dow was really ripping to the south there. And one more tick actually covers commissions. So I'm going to go ahead and do a commission cover. It's kind of funny. I was looking at my P&L thing there, 83 hours. uh, Looks like it's going to get me. Up, got me. That's fine. Now, if we reclaim this strong level, if you were interested in this trade again, will that pay? Very possibly. So I would not be taking that as a short. No, thank you. Doesn't mean it won't work, but I wanted to be short there coming to here. You're about to get a strong candle over the opening. Let's see if this thing will push here, do something here, get that and get that to come there. And there's the big push over the opening we said was coming. Bulls control, shorts are counter, small if at all, never making things worse. Could have been aggressive there if you wanted, but like we said, it's up to you whether or not you'd want to engage in battle plan one again. Didn't do enough. Well, actually, it's bullish that it didn't pull all the way back to the opening. So very nice. There we go. Come on, get up there. Get up there. Let's go. Like I said, I was long from the opening. I'm going to go ahead and capture something here. I think we saw this opening very, very, very well. I'm going to capture either a 10 pointer or a 5 pointer. So I'm just going to treat it like a scalp. Bulls control, shorts are counter, small if at all. It is the day after. What am I doing? Nothing. I want to take a short, but I know it's boredom. Makes me want to take it. It's tough because you see Stalin and knowing you have a good chance of being right. But it's exactly, you can be
Should I be
short here. You
grading?
could say, you know what, I'm
Am
going
I
to take a
biased?
speculative
Am
short.
I following right
My
or
out's going to be
fighting
2 points
twice?
above the high. I'm going to close my platform and it's my final trade. Whatever happens, happens. Like if you said that's what you want to do, what's your maximum risk of taking a short right here? Well, if you go 2 points above the high, it's 3.5 points. Is that going to ruin your day? 3.5 points if you said, you know what, I'm going to take a speculative short right here. Who cares if you take a 4 point stop loss? What does it matter? Right? It really doesn't. I'm short. I'm going to be honest. I'm short. I took a speculative short, but I also made 50 points last night and 10 points this morning. So I look at it and go, am I willing to take a 4-point loss? So I took a speculative short at 55. That's where I'm short, is at 55. But now my stop is at break even. So if it goes back up there, I'm out. So I took a speculative short. And if it gets me, I'll close. Actually, I'm going to close my platform now. Like literally, I'm in my trade, but I'm going to close my platform. I don't need it open. I don't need to be tempted to do another trade. And if for some reason it pushes through and does really great, cool. If it gets me out at break even, my quit time is in 10 minutes. I don't need another trade. I will set back and wait. So let's see if this little box I drew here holds price down. And if it pops above it, I want to be out. I was wrong, taking a speculative short there. And I know my stop's at 55. And against the half session low. So that's kind of how I was looking at it. Very nice. Come on. Let's do some big red candles. That'd be fun. All right. Now I got to see if I'm still in. I'm pretty sure I am. I think it spared me by 2 ticks. Yes, I'm still short. Beautiful. All right. Quit. That's the dream I'm dreaming. Well, I closed my platform. That sometimes helps. You know what I mean? All right. So that's what we were looking for, is price to get underneath this box. Well, this box hold price down. Got a little wicky. Almost got me. I'm totally counter. I expect it to get me out at break even. I don't expect to make a profit on it. But if we can get a move down, it could be a phenomenal trade too, with very little risk. I had my stop 2 points above the high, so had a very small stop, like 4 points or something. Yeah, nothing wrong with a scratch, my friend. Nothing wrong with a scratch. Allows you to step back, close your platform, take a step back and say, let me look at the chart as objectively as possible. And just because the bulls control, which they do, I'm not looking for a long here. My long was battle plan 1. Also, it doesn't mean I can't go short, but if I do go short, I require a very small stop. That's just me. Your mileage may vary. So now if we start getting a good move down, like I said, my first target is here. That'll be a 50 pointer. And then this will be a 70 pointer. And if we start getting big old candles down, I'll probably add to my trade. So I did another short. Actually here. Then I'm going to say my target. First target's here. Second target would be down here. Small short here. This was a scratch for me. I took a scratch. I was hoping that might have been the bigger move, but it was not. Then I took the long there from the opening. If I hadn't have taken that, I would have taken it off of there. Captured 10 points. And now I'm short from 55, almost up 10 points. All right, let's take a quick peek at price action as I am editing this video. Almost made it down to the target we outlined in the morning. As I said, this was a speculative short with a small stop. Close your platform, price moves your direction. You just hold on and hoping price arrives at the first target, if not the second target. Once you're in a winning trade, you don't need to do anything else but hold on to that trade. So just a quick update. When we did this push here, pushed here and failed, and then did one more push down and one more push down, I moved my stop to right here to capture 20 points of the move. As you can see here, 20 points with 1 micro is $100. I went short at 55, got out at 35. It is what it is when the bulls control, and the down move just can't make a new low. It often gives it back, and that's what happened. And no big deal. You made 20 points here, What a good day. I'll see you tomorrow morning for the AM briefing. I've got to get the battle plan out tonight. I'll see you soon.